Good morning, it is the Mountain Report, and take a look at this shot this morning. More snow, that's right, we got more snow. We got some flurries, about 3 inches of snow there at the top of the super. 3 degrees at the top of the super. We've had 1 to 2 inches, I don't know. But we're gonna do something different. We're gonna jump right out to our First Tracks reporter because he knows more than I do. And he's been down already, and he looks happy, and we're gonna get a report. Good morning, Seth Nickerson, how are you?
Good morning, Sherloafers. It's a beautiful morning out here. We got some fresh snow. It's going to be a glorious Sunday out here.
Well, it's 13 degrees. How's it feel up there at the top?
I didn't even notice. The new snow was pretty exciting. It wasn't much of a breeze at all up there.
How's it feeling?
It's feeling good. This stuff is feeling good underneath the snow. Underneath my feet, they groomed a lot of everything last night, but there's still some little bit of fresh snow on top. It's super soft groomers first thing this morning.
They did Central Part first, so how's that compared to? I mean,
well,
you
I went
haven't
down.
gone too
I
far.
of course couldn't go past Gandhi Line, so I dropped down Gandhi Line, and then I popped over to Wedge, and they were both wicked first thing this morning.
It looks like narrow gauge is going to be closed from Pickpole down, right?
Yeah, they got a race. They got a race this morning. Their race starts at 9:45, I believe, but they're going to have gauge closed from Pickpole down most of the day.
Awesome. Well, get out there and give us some in-depth reporting. Brought to you by the Downhill Supply Company. Thank you, Seth Nickerson.
Thank you, guys. I'll be right back down.
I hope so. And good morning, everyone. It is a Mountain Report. My name is Greg Powers, living the dream here with snow. Hope you had a great time last night. We've got so much to cover here this morning with all this snow and grooming and all kinds of stuff going on. We're going to take it over to the weather desk first, as we always do. Good morning outside, Andy.
Oh, good morning.
Take it away.
The WSKI Weather Report is brought to you by Mountainside Real Estate. Good morning, skiers and riders, Sugarloaf and Carrabassett Valley and beyond. Time to take a check of your latest local forecast, which you can find as well as much more at our website, WSKITV.com. Going to be a good day out there today. Snow tapering to flurries. We've already seen about 2 inches of accumulation. Should see a couple more throughout the morning before tapering off to flurries. Base temperatures in the lower 20s with a north wind, and at the summit, temperatures topping out in the lower teens. Partly sunny skies for Monday. The wind will pick up just a bit, as you can see there from the west-northwest. Base temperatures cool, only in the teens, and then single digits up towards the top. Tuesday, we'll see snow showers in the area. Could see another inch of accumulation or so. Mild temperatures up into the 20s. And then Wednesday, partly sunny skies. Temperatures take a little bit of a dive. 18 for a high, 7 for a low up towards the top of the mountain. And then it looks like another snowstorm for later in the week, which is some great news. We're in a great pattern here. Birchwood Interiors bringing you your trail report. 142 trails serviced by 12 lifts. 72 of those are groomed. Packed powder conditions. Bracket Basin is open. A couple inches of new snow overnight still falling. Snubber, that'll get you up to the base lodge at 8 o'clock. Sawdust and Skidway moving around the base area. And the Mooseville gets going as well at 9. King Pine and Whiffletree. Those are the east side lifts. And 8 o'clock, West Mountain will get you up from the golf course. Bucksaw Express gets going at 8:30 to service all the new West Mountain expansion terrain. And Skyline and Superquad service the middle of the mountain and pretty much will allow you to get wherever you need to go. Double Runner down low at 8:30 and Timberline, the uppermost lift at 9 a.m. winds and weather permitting. As far as grooming, All the trails around the base area and below the base area smoothed out as usual, including Candyside, Boardwalk, and Lower Winters Way. Central Mountain Trails, all of Gondola Line got groomed out. Upper Double Bitter, Tote Road, Narrow Gauge, Comp Hill, Hayburner, and Haywire, as well as Spillway and Sluice. And you'll find the East Side Trails, Wedge, Hallback, Widowmaker and Flume, Ramdown, Two Hall, Whiffletree, and Slasher, all nicely smoothed out, as well as White Nitro. And Scoot, Windrow, Horseshoe, Lower Glancer, and West Mountain Crosscut over on the west side, and then all the new West Mountain terrain, including Chipper, Hatchet, Twitcher, and Feller Buncher, all groomed out, and the terrain parks got dialed in as well. Check out the new Jill Polk Snake Run off the top of Whiffletree. At the Outdoor Center, they're out there grooming as we speak this morning, so be aware of that. But this new snow is great for them. It'll be a little bit for the ice rink this morning. That'll open up later in the morning just so they can have time to clear that off. The Carrabassett Valley Fat Bike Trails are in great shape as well. With fresh snow, things get a little slick out there. Traction could become an issue, so watch your tire pressure and get out there and put some tracks on the trails to ride those in. WSKI TV's live mountain reports are every single weekend, 7:30 to 9 a.m., and on February Vacation Week, we'll have shows every single morning, so you can get the info to know before you go. Also, if you want to see exactly what's happening at the base of the mountain in real time, check out our live quad cam. It's also got some cool time-lapse video on there as well, and if you want to watch us when you're at home, or a different way to watch us, check us out streaming. You can find our Roku channel. We've got a Fire TV channel. We're also on the Spectrum app and live streaming at WSKITV.com. Trail Report brought to you by Birchwood Interiors. Check them out today in Village West.
My name is Sam Punderson, and I'm a sugarloafer since 1992. I've lived here for 20 years, and so knowing this market intimately is something that I definitely bring to the table. Having raised a family here and having my son go to the local schools, it's just super important to have that intimate knowledge. The level of stoke that people feel when they're at the closing table is palpable. Come in and see us at Mountainside Real Estate. We're open 362 days a year, and we'd love to help you find your place here at Sugarloaf.
Look at that. It is, of course, First Tracks for Gold Plus Pass holders here today, hopping on that lift. And, visibility looks a little, not too bad, though. Hey, 13 degrees. We got double digits. That's something to be thankful for. It looks like top of the hill, about 3 degrees, a slight breeze, but we'll see how that affects the lift, but it doesn't look like it's going to thus far. We will talk to a ski patrol, though, and get that confirmation and much more here. Of course, Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl. I know a lot of people looking for some places to watch the Super Bowl, but, well, there's lots of things to do, including indoor stuff. If you don't want to do the Super Bowl or before you want to warm up for it, the Anti-Gravity Complex is open today, 8 a.m. all the way through 5 p.m. So if you want some indoor activities, maybe take advantage of the classes, you can. You can go ahead down to the Sport and Fitness Center because they've got great indoor activities, of course. They have a massage therapist. They have a cafe. You can ski in, ski out. It's open 7 till 9 p.m. You can give them a call if you want to reserve a massage therapist. And offering up high-performance demo skis. They had a great day yesterday. It continues. You can still demo skis. Check it out at the demo center, formerly the Sugar Shack, right up there above the beach area in the village. Check it out. They're open 8:30. And the Sugarloafer shop, hey, it's one stop. They got those varsity jackets, hats, anything with that Happy Mountain on it. We'll make you happy at the Sugarloafer shop. Enjoy those Boyne rewards as well. And the Farters Market and Hardware, if you get mad and, smash your kitchen sink or something because your team's not winning, you can get plumbing there if you want. Happy Tunes is open, of course, Sunday and Monday, 10:30 until 6:30. Tuesday, hey, they deserve a day off. Experts in everything skiing. It's the Happy Tunes experience. Check it out. Lots of skis. And the Main Shop is open today. Yes, they got the book, in case you're wondering. They got some fun new products and a different store layout, too. There's a coffee shop moving in. They're going to share that space. They're not going away. They still got Made in Maine. and Lost on a Mountain in Maine, 6:30 till 9 o'clock in the King Pine Room on February 16th. We're going to talk more about that as it gets a little closer. 7 o'clock fireworks on the beach Tuesday, horse and carriage rides, rock and roll playhouse for you and your family with a Beatles performance. Who doesn't love that? That'll be in the King Pine Room Tuesday the 18th. And remember, I know you're already watching now. You might be watching on Spectrum, as you always have, but you can also download the app off the Spectrum app. You can watch us wherever you are. You can watch us on WSKITV.com, also on Fire TV, and on Roku. That's my favorite. I like the Roku one. All of those are different available. And if you go to our YouTube, we're streaming there, but that's really a place where we store all of our shows, our past programs that goes back centuries. And it's free. You can check it out. And we'd love to have you follow it. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk to a ski patrol. We're going to talk about things to eat. We're going to get another first tax report. All that, yes, and more in a moment.
Water damage, mold, fire, and smoke. When disaster happens, call the Masters of Disasters. Advance One Cleaning Services in Waterville is standing by to clean and restore. We've got the technology and experience to bring back the beauty and character of your home or business. We'll even deal with the insurance companies directly.
When disaster strikes, remember, Advance One Cleaning Services, the Masters of Disasters.
The one-stop shop for all your alpine needs. Downhill Supply Company carries goods and gear from the ski industry's top manufacturers and offers the latest in ski tuning technology. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff get you geared up for any mountain adventure. Located in the heart of the Sugarloaf Village and open daily.
We've been involved with the Charity Summit now for at least 10 years. This past August, we decided to go out on our own and open our own business, Zen Wealth Management. We're still affiliated with broker-dealer Commonwealth Financial Network, who supplies us with all of the tools that we need to do a great job for our clients. Doing now what I've been doing for 30 years, which is helping clients reach their retirement and stay comfortable and get through all of the challenges that can present. But we've got a great new location here on India Street in Portland.
The floor you choose can be more than just beautiful. It can also make a difference. By being environmentally sustainable and better for the planet, it can last longer and be cleaner and healthier for your home. We care about the same things you do, which is why at Allwood Floors we only use responsibly sourced, real hardwood and bamboo. And because we know the floor you choose can make a difference.
Allwood is available exclusively to this region here at Jordan Lumber. Please come down and see what we have. Ask for myself, Brian, or Alyssa.
Fuel up between runs at Bullwinkle's. Sugarloaf's only on Mountain Restaurant. Warm up with hearty meal and cold beverage in the sun-drenched dining room. Or kick off the prey with your boots on at the Outdoor Garage Bar. Conveniently located at the top of West Mountain and open daily.
WSKI TV, so many ways to watch. Let me lay it out for you, okay? Fire Stick, Amazon Fire Stick, we're on it. That's right. Roku, we're on it. You can download us. Spectrum app, we're on it. You can download the app and watch us on Spectrum. Also on our website, WSKITV.com. All you need is the web and your phone. You can also watch us on YouTube. All different ways to watch us. What are you waiting for? Tune in and check us out. All right, we're back. We can hardly see the top, but Nick is up there, and he's kind enough to talk to us here this morning. We're looking at 15 degrees down here, Nick. First off, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you, Greg?
I'm living the dream. We've got some snow. How much snow you think you got up there, Nick?
I think we'll probably get a solid few inches out of this. It's still snowing up top here from TOS, just spitting right now, but we did get a few inches last night, I'd say.
How's the wind this morning up there?
I would say moderate.
Yep.
I think they were calling around 20 up here, but no problem on the lift ride up Skyline. It was a good ride. So.
You think it'll affect any of the other lifts?
I haven't heard anything from the summit yet.
Yep.
And Timberline's not turning at the moment, but if it's like Skyline, I think we'll be okay. But we know the summit can always be kind of a whole nother world up there sometimes. So, but Skyline looks good.
We like a whole other world sometimes. Speaking of whole other world, what do you know about Brackett Basin? What can you tell us?
Well, it's been skiing good. We've kept our eye on it here as of late, and it should be good today. We're getting some fresh snow. We had a little bit last week, and what we got last night, it's filling in nicely. So,
what are the safety things we should keep in mind?
I would just say the biggest thing for me is always ski with a partner. You never want to go out into woods and glades, out into Brackett, anything like that by yourself. Keep numbers, ski with your friends, and look out for each other when you're out there.
Make sure you got a charged cell phone just in case, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Dress warmly, dress layers. You guys do it instinctively up there, I'm sure.
That's right, yeah.
Tell us, what would be your trail of choice today?
Spillway looked pretty good coming up Skyline this morning.
Yeah.
So I would say Spillway is going to be a good run right out of the gate.
Narrow gauge is closed from pick pole today?
We actually put the rope up at gin pole.
Okay.
So the start will be at pick pole. It just gives the race crew a little bit more space right there at the top to lay out gear and whatnot. But yeah, gauge will be closed from gin pole, and race coverage starts at 9:40. So I expect the majority of the day it'll be closed from there.
Well, if the general public were able to talk to you on the phone this morning, they'd say, hey, will there be any other trails that will be opening up today?
We are looking at Lower Glancer today, kind of filled in, and they were supposed to take a look at it with the groomers last night. So we got skiers over there right now, trail checking the west, and they're going to get skis on it. But we're hoping to get Glancer open, the lower portion that takes you down to the Bucksaw Trail to the parking lots in the west. So that's going to make travel for guests and all of us just a lot better around that area, especially people trying to get back to their vehicles.
Absolutely. Great information this morning, Nick. Thank you very much for that. We appreciate it. And tell the team thank you, and we appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Have a good day.
You too, Nick. Thank you. There you have it right there. Some great information. The calls are coming in. If you're pledging money, we'll take it this morning. Oh, no, maybe not. I think we are going to get another first tracks report from Seth Nickerson. Yep. He must have a new phone. Maybe not. It'll be coming up. We're going to talk about some things to eat here coming up too as well. Is he with us?
No, I'll give him a call.
Okay, we're going to give him a call. Super Bowl, a lot of different places for you to check out the Super Bowl when we get him on the phone. I want to let you know. And also places to eat. Java Joe's Main Street. Open at 7 a.m. And I'm trying that banana bread and nut. That's a great coffee. Hey, the Shipyard Brew House is open, of course, ski in, ski out, après dinner, breakfast going on right now, and it's conveniently located. Also conveniently located, it's Deli's. They've got some entertainment on the 15th with Rick Ray. They've got after dark deliveries. They've got great breakfast and lunch. And 45 North has got they have a brunch going on today, located in the Sugarloaf Mountain Hotel. And Bo Eagles, well, they've always got some great food up there, just as you can see right here, and some good fun, different areas for you to escape throughout there in Bullwinkle's. Happy to know that's going to be a summer venue soon, too. And the Bag and Kettle is open. Famous Burgers, Alpine Attitude Ales, and today, cheeseburger soup at the Widowmaker. You can enjoy après entertainment. And, of course, kitchen opens till 6 p.m. today, and you can check that out. And at the Rack, the Weekend Rescue Shack breakfast is back. They were hopping yesterday. They got Super Bowl celebrations going on there. We're going to talk, with someone from the Sugar Bowl more about the Super Bowl and the Sugar Bowl and bowling and more. That's going to be coming up here on the program. And Flagstaff General Store, it's got beer, wine, liquor. They've got lots of different things. The kitchen closes an hour before the store. Keep that in mind as you order online at Flagstaff General Store. Each and every day they got some great specials. Check out their Facebook. Flagstaff General Store, located Main Street in Stratton. Also in Stratton, the Looney Moose Cafe. You're looking for their great hearty breakfast. Today they're open 7 until noon, and you can go visit. They're on 9 Main Street in Stratton. And the White Wolf Inn right down the street, also in Stratton, off mountain prices. Chef Sandy will make you feel comfortable. You can get the latest gossip, and you can get some delicious food. Don't forget to try the Reuben, because it's amazing. And speaking of amazing, the Trails End, it's got famous prime rib. Make your reservations. 2 for Thursday. Hearty drinks, always fun. Open today, 11 to 8. And Maine High Peak's #1 TV station is, hey, that's us. How about that? Check it out, WSKITV.com. That's our website. You can check out our streaming that's going on right there as well. We're streaming on YouTube as well. You can find archive programs there. You can also find us on Roku, Fire Stick, and the Spectrum app. You just go to download app, look for the little WSKI tile, and boom, it's like magic. Speaking of magic, Seth Nickerson is with us, and we could see the snow, a little bit of flurries there falling in front of him. He's got his new goggles on with just the right color. He's got some Nordicas. Let's let him tell the rest of the story. Good morning, Seth.
Good morning, Greg.
What you know out there, my friend?
Oh, it's a beautiful, glorious morning. We got a couple inches of fresh snow. It's not bad out here. They groomed a lot of stuff up, so we got there's not a lot of freshies out here, but it's there's a little bit of freshies on top of everything right now. It's not bad.
What are you skiing on?
They got me on a pair of these Enforcers. I've been out here railing around. They're 185 and 94 underfoot this morning. I was hoping we were going to get a big dump. I asked for some big, wide, fat skis, but it's perfect for what we got groomed up and the little bit of fluff on top we got this morning.
How's it feel to be an Enforcer?
Yeah, it's not a terrible thing.
What's your trail of choice so far? I know you haven't had much, but
I just went over to Windrow. It's pretty nice over there. Everything's groomed up real nice first thing this morning. It's nice and flat. The groomers are going to be nice and soft for a little while, and then it's going to get a little bumped up when everybody gets out here. I'm sure it's going to be a busy day. Yesterday they were parked all the way down to the museum, so it's going to be a busy day. Hurry up and get out here first thing and get it.
Yeah, are you a football fan?
I'm not much of a ball sport fan, actually. We sat and watched the Super Bowl at Tafulio's in French 2 years ago.
Say ball, say ball.
we couldn't. Somebody changed the language, and we couldn't figure out how to change it back, and none of us cared. So.
I think that's pretty awesome, right? Huh? And so you don't have a favorite team. Everyone's a winner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just give me the chicken wings.
I watch for the ads, you know.
There you go. Where are you heading now, Seth?
I'm gonna try middle of the mountain, see if they missed a couple groomers in the middle there. We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to your next report, brought to you by Downhill Supply on Nordica Enforcer. Watch out, the Enforcer is on the hill. Thanks, Seth.
Have fun, everybody.
Always do. Hey, listen, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Here's a word from our sponsor.
The WSKI Weather Report is brought to you by Mountainside Real Estate. Good morning, skiers and riders, Sugarloaf and Carrabassett Valley and beyond. Time to take a check of your latest local forecast, which you can find as well as much more at our website, WSKITV.com. Going to be a good day out there today. Snow tapering to flurries. We've already seen about 2 inches of accumulation. Should see a couple more throughout the morning before tapering off to flurries. Base temperatures in the lower 20s with a north wind, and at the summit, temperatures topping out in the lower teens. Partly sunny skies for Monday. The wind will pick up just a bit, as you can see there from the west-northwest. Base temperatures cool, only in the teens, and then single digits up towards the top. Tuesday, we'll see snow showers in the area. Could see another inch of accumulation or so. Mild temperatures up into the 20s. And then Wednesday, partly sunny skies. Temperatures take a little bit of a dive. 18 for a high, 7 for a low up towards the top of the mountain. And then it looks like another snowstorm for later in the week, which is some great news. We're in a great pattern here. Birchwood Interiors bringing you your trail report. 142 trails serviced by 12 lifts. 72 of those are groomed. Pack powder conditions. Bracket Basin is open. A couple inches of new snow overnight still falling. Snubber, that'll get you up to the Base Lodge at 8 o'clock. Sawdust and Skidway moving around the base area. And the Mooseville gets going as well at 9. King Pine and Whiffletree. Those are the east side lifts. And 8 o'clock, West Mountain will get you up from the golf course. Bucksaw Express gets going at 8:30 to service all the new West Mountain expansion terrain. And Skyline and Super Quad service the middle of the mountain and pretty much will allow you to get wherever you need to go. Double Runner down low at 8:30. And Timberline, the uppermost lift, at 9 a.m., winds and weather permitting. As far as grooming, all the trails around the base area and below the base area smoothed out as usual, including Candyside, Boardwalk, and Lower Winters Way. Central Mountain Trails, all of Gondola Line got groomed out. Upper Double Bitter, Tote Road, Narrow Gauge, Comp Hill, Hayburner, and Haywire, as well as Spillway and Sluice. And you'll find the east side trails, Wedge, Hallback, Widowmaker and Flume, Ramdown, Two Hall, Whiffletree, and Slasher, all nicely smoothed out, as well as White Nitro. And Scoot, Windrow, Horseshoe, Lower Glancer, and West Mountain Crosscut over on the west side. And then all the new West Mountain terrain, including Chipper, Hatchet, Twitcher, and Feller Buncher, all groomed out. And the terrain parks got dialed in as well. Check out the new Jill Polk Snake Run off the top of Whiffletree. At the Outdoor Center, they're out there grooming as we speak this morning, so be aware of that. But this new snow is great for them. It'll be a little bit for the ice rink this morning. That'll open up later in the morning just so they can have time to clear that off. The Carrabassett Valley Fat Bike Trails are in great shape as well. With fresh snow, things get a little slick out there. Traction could become an issue, so watch your tire pressure and get out there and put some tracks on the trails to ride those in. WSKI TV's live mountain reports are every single weekend, 7:30 to 9 a.m., and on February vacation week, we'll have shows every single morning, so you can get the info to know before you go. Also, if you want to see exactly what's happening at the base of the mountain in real time, check out our live quad cam. It's also got some cool time-lapse video on there as well, and if you want to watch us when you're at home, or a different way to watch us, check us out streaming. You can find our Roku channel. We've got a Fire TV channel. We're also on the Spectrum app and live streaming at WSKITV.com. Trail Report brought to you by Birchwood Interiors. Check them out today in Village West.
Hello, I'm Earl Morris, owner of Birchwood Interiors. For 31 years, we've been providing you, our fellow Sugarloafers, with furniture, flooring, mattresses, and window treatments. But what many Sugarloafers don't realize is the amount of construction and new renovation work that we do. From fireplaces to kitchens to bathrooms and steam showers, we do anything inside the walls of a house. We love what we do and hope you'll shop locally with us.
All right, we are back. It's 15 degrees, Mountainside Real Estate bringing us a live quad cam shot. You know, the visibility is getting a lot better than it was just a moment ago. We still got some snow coming down. We don't want to stop that. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. We've got a couple of inches of fresh snow. 142 trails open. 76 of those are groomed out. Narrow gauge got some racing going on there, and so good luck to all of them. The winner of the chili chowder and stew, well, at least the chowder winner is the Looney Moose. So you can go up there and taste some of that award-winning chowder right there in Stratton, the Looney Moose. That's part of the Polar Blast. And Sam Punderson joins us here this morning, and he's right off the hill. He's getting ready to go back out, but thanks for taking the time to come join us, Sam. How are you?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Yeah.
What, you're going to do some skinning, huh?
Can do a little skinning.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, just one of the great things you get to do when you live up here, right?
It is my favorite thing to do.
Your favorite thing to do?
Well, mountain biking and skinning, probably.
Yeah. Well, you know, they're all good choices, right?
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about how other people can come up here, live, and just hop on their bike right outside their door, or their skis maybe right outside their door. You got something like that?
We do. We have, so today we're doing an open house. There's a new unit at Gandhi Village.
Yeah.
That is amazing. It is about 75 feet from the lift line at Whiffletree. Yeah. It is the only unit that has a door that goes right to the slope. So it's extremely unique in that regard. And so I will be there from 11 to 1 today if anyone wants to come by and is curious about the unit. It's a full remodel on that particular unit. They tore it back to the studs last summer, and so it's got radiant floor heat. It also has a mini split, so you can have some AC during the summer if you come up and use it. It's really spectacular. It's a great unit, and so yeah, I will be there from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. today. So if you are interested and you've got a little time during lunch, you can swing by and visit me.
Nice fresh look, lots of tile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did an absolutely spectacular job with it.
And putting a split in it makes sense. You know, probably a lot of people didn't use them as much in the summer, but you know, air conditioning and heat right there. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a really unique unit. And then we also have a new condo over on Penobscot Circle that is for sale.
Tell us about that.
6001 Penobscot Circle. And so that is the closest unit to the ski trail at Penobscot Circle. So it's great, super easy access. You can walk straight across the Penobscot Circle Road and put your skis on the skiway, and then just skate over to the new crosscut that goes down to the bottom of the Bucksaw Express. So it's the addition of the Bucksaw Express lift has completely changed being over on the west side.
Sure has.
It's really incredible, the transformation in terms of true ski in, ski out. Obviously that lift is run all the time, and so this has great access to that. It's 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, has a really large additional family room. Down in the lower level, it's a walkout basement. So there's actually there's an entrance into the basement as well. It's a daylight basement. There's a great primary suite on the top floor with an ensuite bath, and it's amazingly sunny over there. You're sort of away from the shadow of the mountain. So that unit gets a ton of sun during the winter. So that is also for sale, and that's a new listing for us. So
even a view from the bathroom. You're gonna love it.
There's a view of the
we
big
never
wells
leave.
Exactly. Yeah. You got it.
That's great.
Yeah.
And can this one be seen today?
This one can be seen today, absolutely. All you got to do is call our office, and we have agents on duty, as always.
Or you can stop on by, right?
That's right.
Yeah, conveniently located. They'll even buy you a coffee.
Yeah.
You can stop on by. And Sam, you're going to be there at 11 o'clock at one of them?
I will be at Gandhi Village at 11 o'clock. So come and visit. I'll be there for a couple of hours, and you can walk in the uphill entrance or the downhill entrance and walk up. We're on the main floor, the uphill side. So
shout out if anyone wants to sell your house. You're still selling them.
You got it.
Yeah. You want to put yours in?
We are still on the hunt for inventory.
Right.
So
You can write your paperwork, still use it till the end of the year.
You got it.
That's the magic that Sam and the crew do.
Yeah, 100%.
Mountainside Real Estate, proud sponsor of our quad cam shot, and we appreciate you coming on and telling us about it. We're going to let you get up on the hill, tear it up, have some fun.
All right.
Thanks, Sam. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more here on the Mountain Report.
The floor you choose can be more than just beautiful. It can also make a difference. By being environmentally sustainable and better for the planet, it can last longer and be cleaner and healthier for your home. We care about the same things you do, which is why at Allwood Floors we only use responsibly sourced, real hardwood and bamboo. And because we know the floor you choose can make a difference.
Allwood is available exclusively to this region here at Jordan Lumber. Please come down and see what we have. Ask for myself, Brian, or Alyssa.
Who's tired of standing in the beer aisle trying to make sense of 1,000 different IPAs? Can't there just be an easy choice? Shipyard's American Pale Ale cuts through the noise. It is the American craft classic, perfectly balanced and bursting with just the right amount of modern hop flavors. This is a beer for beer lovers that just don't need to overthink it. Delicious, flavorful, craft you can rely on. Shipyard APA, the perfect choice every time.
WSKI TV, so many ways to watch. Let me lay it out for you, okay? Fire Stick, Amazon Fire Stick, we're on it. That's right. Roku, we're on it. You can download us. Spectrum app, we're on it. You can download the app and watch us on Spectrum. Also on our website, WSKITV.com. All you need is the web and your phone. You can also watch us on YouTube. All different ways to watch us. What are you waiting for? Tune in and check us out. All right, we're back. It's a Mountain Report, and no wind to affect anything here this morning. We're looking good. We got some flurries, couple inches of snow, and 15 degrees. You know, you still got to dress for it today. You might want to cover your face. Maybe one of those squeegees for your goggles might be in order. Those are all available at Downhill Supply Company. Don't forget those open houses at Mountainside Real Estate today. We're going to take a look at some outside television programming. It's something that we feature here. We're part of the Outside Television Network. We've got some great programming throughout the day that you can check out. We're going to look at some this morning.
We are.
Judging from the skinning, the line's going to be pretty technical too, so hopefully I don't hit any trees. 3, 2, 1, dropping!
Yes! He had something on his mind, stuck on a puzzle.
So I posted this picture of myself sledding earlier this week, and I was immediately called out on my hypocrisy for previously having spoken out about the climate. But I just posted the photo because usually my sledding looks like this. What are you doing, man? Good thing I have this great G3 shovel here, delivered by VPG. We made it to the top. This is the lower path. The critique was right, too. There I was burning fossil fuel, getting up the mountain. And that day we were up there, it was 10 degrees Celsius at 2,400 meters.
In the traffic green light, distracted and I
the epitome of skiing happens here, in these mountains. This is where the best snow is, and the access is through sledding and helicopters. It's funny, like, to do skiing at its highest level is what ruins skiing at its highest level.
How many sleds can you count here?
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with ours, and then Tobin and one guy went up, so that's 14. We're actually gonna go touring. Drop it! My buddy Torkel calls this the open air paradox, wherein like the more you love nature, the more you'll go into nature, and the more you'll ruin nature by pollution or buying gear or by traveling. A local sled neck here in Canada isn't even that bad. This is about 1 day's CO2 emissions from a sled. If a regular sled neck goes about 40 days a season, that's about the same amount of CO2 I burn just flying over here. And I did that twice, going home to see my family for Christmas. I recently watched Cowspiracy and figured I could just offset my pollution by eating less meat. But this is the total amount of pollution from a hamburger, even counting the cow farts going into it.
I'm so stoked.
Bored, just not even bored today. We got the Frenchies in the back. There's actually one Frenchie, but we call them both Frenchies. So first, pillow line, how you feel?
Good.
2, 1, Seb is coming. But later on, I read about Memphis meat, and they're growing meat from muscle cells. So you take away all the negative effects of actually eating meat. And I think in a way, that can be transferred to what we're doing here in nature. And it's cool. I mean, you look at companies making electrical sleds, electrical cars, like Norrøna, making products that before were super polluting. Now you can do recycled Gore-Tex. So I think one way out of it, and one way to still be able to shred POW with helis and snowmobiles, is just progress and putting our bets on that.
I sang when my world was all in gray, when uncontrollable flames were in my way.
The best thing about these pants is that they grow balls in case you don't have any.
I did a strangled song when I waited out too.
Isn't that some great footage of Seth Nickerson coming down the mountain? That's from his vacation video. I made that up. That wasn't really him. That's Outside TV. We've got some of that programming. But we do have Seth Nickerson joining us here this morning. He's covered in snow. Well, a little bit of snow anyway. Good morning, Seth. Tell us, how are conditions out there? What do you know?
Oh, it's incredible. You should see all the smiles coming through line right now. It's a rough morning out here, everybody. Hurry up and get going. It's going to be fun.
So you said you conquered a little bit of the Central Mountain.
Yeah, I just went over to Ram Down and Whiffletree. It was a nice poke right back down over here.
And how's the conditions? Is it squeaky?
It's great. We got a couple inches of soft snow on top of everything, and they groomed a little bit of it in. It's a perfect morning up here at Sugarloaf.
And if you had really wide skis, would you need them today?
You certainly would not need them, at least first thing this morning. It's definitely not steep and deep. It's we got a couple inches of fresh snow. They groomed a little bit of it in here and there. It's as soft and quiet as Sugarloaf gets.
So maybe more of a Nordica Enforcer would be in order.
Yeah, exactly. These things are great. I've been out railing around on these this morning. I haven't gone too deep yet, so it's been nice.
And the visibility, okay? It seems like it's a little better.
It's not bad for the snow we got. It's definitely not a whiteout. It's small little flakes, but it's all accumulating, and then we're gonna get dumped on this week. So life is getting better every day here at Sugarloaf.
And as far as temperatures go,
it's comfortable. It's about 10, 13 out here right now. It's comfortable. There's not much wind out here at all this morning, so you'll be comfortable without having to throw an extra layer on in, or you may want to drop a layer if you're going to be out thrashing around in the woods, especially since Bracket Basin's open all the way across there now. So,
right. So socks set on 5.
Yes, exactly. I like warm toes every day.
We're guessing what your setting is. There you go. High-tech skiing, high-tech equipment. It's all available at the Downhill Supply Company, including the Nordica Enforcers at the Sugar Shack. Thanks. Where are you heading now?
I'm gonna try Mid Mountain. I haven't, other than Gawney Line, I haven't gone down Sluicer Spillway in a little while, so I'll check that out next.
We'll look forward to your next report. Thank you, Seth Nickerson, brought to you by Downhill Supply Company.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
You bet. He'll be back, and we'll be back, too. Roddy Erlenbach is going to join us here in just a moment. We're going to talk with him. And also, we're going to talk to the Sugar Bowl and find out what's happening down there at the Sugar Bowl. There's a lot. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by Mountainside Real Estate. Good morning, skiers and riders, Sugarloaf and Carrabassett Valley and beyond. Time to take a check of your latest local forecast, which you can find as well as much more at our website, WSKITV.com. Going to be a good day out there today. Snow tapering to flurries. We've already seen about 2 inches of accumulation. Should see a couple more throughout the morning before tapering off to flurries. Base temperatures in the lower 20s with a north wind, and at the summit, temperatures topping out in the lower teens. Partly sunny skies for Monday. The wind will pick up just a bit, as you can see there from the west-northwest. Base temperatures cool, only in the teens, and then single digits up towards the top. Tuesday, we'll see snow showers in the area. Could see another inch of accumulation or so. Mild temperatures up into the 20s. And then Wednesday, partly sunny skies. Temperatures take a little bit of a dive. 18 for a high, 7 for a low up towards the top of the mountain. And then it looks like another snowstorm for later in the week, which is some great news. We're in a great pattern here. Birchwood Interiors bringing you your trail report. 142 trails serviced by 12 lifts. 72 of those are groomed. Pack powder conditions. Bracket Basin is open. A couple inches of new snow overnight still falling. Snubber, that'll get you up to the Base Lodge at 8 o'clock. Sawdust and Skidway moving around the base area. And the Moose Simulator gets going as well at 9. King Pine and Whiffletree, those are the east side lifts. And 8 o'clock, West Mountain will get you up from the golf course. Bucksaw Express gets going at 8:30 to service all the new West Mountain expansion terrain. And Skyline and Super Quad service the middle of the mountain and pretty much will allow you to get wherever you need to go. Double Runner down low at 8:30. And Timberline, the uppermost lift, at 9 a.m., winds and weather permitting. As far as grooming, all the trails around the base area and below the base area smoothed out as usual, including Candyside, Boardwalk, and Lower Winters Way. Central Mountain Trails, all of Gondola Line got groomed out. Upper Double Bitter, Tote Road, Narrow Gauge, Comp Hill, Hayburner, and Haywire, as well as Spillway and Sluice. And you'll find the east side trails, Wedge, Hallback, Widowmaker and Flume, Ramdown, Two Hall, Whiffletree, and Slasher, all nicely smoothed out, as well as White Nitro. And Scoot, Windrow, Horseshoe, Lower Glancer, and West Mountain Crosscut over on the west side. And then all the new West Mountain terrain, including Chipper, Hatchet, Twitcher, and Feller Buncher, all groomed out. And the terrain parks got dialed in as well. Check out the new Jill Polk Snake Run off the top of Whiffletree. At the Outdoor Center, they're out there grooming as we speak this morning, so be aware of that. But this new snow is great for them. It'll be a little bit for the ice rink this morning. That'll open up later in the morning just so they can have time to clear that off. The Carrabassett Valley Fat Bike Trails are in great shape as well. With fresh snow, things get a little slick out there. Traction could become an issue, so watch your tire pressure and get out there and put some tracks on the trails to ride those in. WSKI TV's live mountain reports are every single weekend, 7:30 to 9 a.m. And on February vacation week, we'll have shows every single morning so you can get the info to know before you go. Also, if you want to see exactly what's happening at the base of the mountain in real time, check out our live quad cam. It's also got some cool time-lapse video on there as well. And if you want to watch us when you're at home, or a different way to watch us, check us out streaming. You can find our Roku channel. We've got a Fire TV channel. We're also on the Spectrum app and live streaming at WSKITV.com.
Hi, my name is Barb Larson, and I've been a Sugarloafer since I was about 10 years old. My favorite way to spend the day at Sugarloaf is without a doubt with my daughter and my husband taking some turns on the mountain. We live here, we work here, our kids are in the programs. We have our finger on the pulse of the market every single day. If you're looking to buy or sell, please come and visit. We're nearly ski in, ski out, right off of Main Street at Sugarloaf.
Trail Report brought to you by Birchwood Interiors. Check them out today in Village West.
We're back. It's a Mountain Report. Thanks for joining us here this morning as we take a look at our live quad cam. It's on our website, WSKITV.com, and you can stare at it for hours, and we won't charge you anything. You can check it out. You can also check out the time lapse. You can see what they're grooming. Of course, it's in fast motion. They don't really drive that fast, although they probably wish they could. And taking a look today, we've got a couple inches of snow. It's looking like visibility is a little bit better. And speaking of better, I've got someone to talk to better. It's Roddy Erlenbach joining us here this morning. What a pleasure. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Greg.
And, you know, you're a busy guy. We got a good vacation week. We got a good base. We were just talking about, what was it? We got 9 feet one year.
It was, I can't remember, it was a while back. It was like 2015, maybe 2016. But over the 10-day period surrounding February break, it was like 9 feet of snow came down.
Would that be cool?
It'd be awesome.
Yeah. But we've got some increments of snow every few days. I think that's a pretty easy thing to manage, right?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
It makes the skiing good on the hill, and when you go to home, you don't have snow removal to worry about.
That's true. I just drive over it.
Yeah.
A lot of people on the hill yesterday. We had a lot.
Yeah, it was actually our busiest day on the hill to date this season.
It was.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it had been managed very well.
Yeah.
The lines really weren't that bad. I mean, I always try to keep things in perspective. Go down to Sunday River or Killington or one of these big places that churn skiers out, and you're in line for half hour, 45 minutes. Our lines very rarely exceed 7 to 8 minutes.
Right.
You know, a 10-minute line for us is like earth-shattering. So.
That's true, you know.
Yeah.
And, tell us a little bit. We got a lot of the design of the mountain now. We've got different kind of sections now, don't we? Don't you think? And what would be your recommendation? You know, to spread out if you're new here. How would you approach the mountain? What would be your take?
It really depends on your ability level and the type of terrain you're looking to ski or ride. Obviously, the West Mountain expansion is great for the upper level beginners, lower level intermediates. That's the whole intent of that area. You know, when I go skiing with my family, we'll head right over that way until, you know, the main mountain kind of quiets down later in the day. But that area was just designed to be able to absorb skier traffic with the really, really wide trails, excellent visibility. You know, we can just churn people through there, and it doesn't ever feel like it's crowded.
Right. Now, Brackett Basin is open.
It is.
We didn't get much of that last year.
No. I'm trying to remember. All the years kind of blend together when you've been here for a really long time.
I know, yeah.
But yeah, it is open. There's great skiing to be had in there. If anybody's been paying attention, we've had some pretty significant winds over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But all that snow that leaves the trails gets deposited over there. So yeah, it's skiing well. You know, as I like to say, it is kind of low tide. Just be mindful.
Low tide.
Maybe not charge it as hard as you would when we have a ton of snow. But it is open and skiable, and you're absolutely going to find a good time in there.
And when you go in, because everyone kind of goes in the same way, that it gets a little worn in there. What any advice for people that are heading over there?
So, folks that are heading like out further than just Cant Dog 1 or 2, they'll usually just do a traverse straight across. But what I have found is if you kind of, there's that side hill that everybody tries to go across and it gets really beaten up. If you go just at the toe of that slope, you can still carry enough momentum to get over and onto the Golden Road without much problem.
Yeah.
So.
Well, of course, you're a telly, it's even easier.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I think others could do it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just being familiar with how to get around out there.
So there's some different depths of snow in there that you need to be aware of, right?
Yeah.
What's your tips for that?
Well, you know, if you stick to Cant Dog 1 and 2, obviously there's a whole bunch of rock features in there. So you're going to want to be mindful when you approach the Two Rock area and French's Cliff. Once you get further out into Burler, Edger, and Sweeper, there's far less of that. You might encounter some sub-snow obstacles like stumps, cutting debris, all that stuff. But it was cut so long ago that most of that is now decomposed. So it's kind of, if you kind of stick to Cant Dog 1 and 2, you're more likely to find what they refer to as the snow snakes. But if you head out to Burler, Edger, Sweeper, you're usually going to be okay.
And I know the guy that cut them, he did a good job.
Opinions vary.
So is that, I know that we talked a little bit with Nick up there at the top. Is the rule still to go in there in a group of 3 and not after 3?
Yeah, and there's a sign right at the entrance, and I would encourage you to read the sign.
Yeah.
It's basically, you know, we have that 3 and 3 rule. Try to go in a group of 3. And the purpose of that is if a member of your party becomes injured, one person can stay with them, and the other person can go get help. Granted, in the middle of the day, it's usually a lot of people going through there. But if you're in there in a quiet time, there might not be a whole bunch of people going by. So it's important to have the resources so you can.
I've been in some pretty deep snow there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Places.
Yeah.
So it can be.
So yeah, then the other part of that is that don't enter after 3 o'clock. As with any of our wooded and gladed skiing areas, patrol does not sweep those at the end of the day. So give yourself adequate time to get in and out of there. And the 3 o'clock rule might seem like, oh, that's like an hour before we close. Well, if we're going in there to effect a rescue, chances are you're not getting out of there much before 3:45, 3:50.
Right.
So that's why the 3 o'clock timestamp is in place.
Right. You don't want to be in there after dark.
Yep.
Uphill climb. It gets more and more popular. Can you comment a little bit about that? Where they're supposed to go, how it works?
Yeah. So with the West Mountain expansion, once we got familiar with that area, we've established the quote unquote normal uphill route, which you can start from the base of Bucksaw or the Bucksaw parking lots, or you can start at the bottom of the Super Quad. The idea is to make your way over to the Bucksaw Trail, and then you'll head up, and then you'll take a right or head west on what is, it's on the old trail map, it was called Backcut. It's basically the water line that connects the West Reservoir to the Timbers Housing Project. And that'll take you right across Hatchet and Cutter over to Beavertail, and then you'll head up Chipper from there across the West Mountain Trail and up to Bullwinkles. Once you arrive at Bullwinkles, which is good enough for me, you've already been at it for an hour at that point. From Bullwinkles, if you want to continue up, you can head right up the Timberline Trail.
Yeah.
One thing to keep in mind, there is on skiers' left, just a little short ways above Bullwinkles, there's a rope line that we've set up to protect uphill snowmobile traffic because there's one blind roll. We encourage uphill traffic to use that corridor as well, just so we don't have any interaction between uphill and downhill skier traffic.
It's getting more and more popular. People
and
doing
then just stay right on the Timberline Trail. And if Timberline Chair is not operating, we ask folks not to go above Spillway Crosscut.
Right.
And they're welcome to come across Spillway Crosscut and check in with Ski Patrol there and do the turnaround. Swap out the thin wet layers for dry and warm layers. And if Timberline is running, they're welcome just to go right up to the summit.
Yeah. Any other safety tips for us?
Not enough time in the day. The big one that's big on our radar as Sugarloaf.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's unique to Sugarloaf at all. It's this industry-wide issue that's going on. Is there's a lot of educational content out there that folks who are participating in skiing and riding are expected to know. Like your responsibility code is the first one. It blows my mind how many people I interact with who don't even know it exists. That document is posted at wherever you buy your lift tickets, whether it's the ticket window or the pickup box. It's posted at the bottom of every lift. It's actually, when you signed your waiver to have a pass, it says that you are going to adhere to your responsibility code. There's links to it on our resort safety website. And that's kind of, I mean, I hate to draw the parallel between skiing and driving, but we don't just let anybody go drive. They have to be educated on how it's supposed to work and what they need to be aware of and looking out for, and skiing is very much the same. There's all kinds of resources out there. Your Responsibility Code, the National Ski Areas Association, NSAA.org, has a ton of really, really useful safety topics on their website. Everything from collision awareness, snow immersion, kids riding lifts, safety on lifts, Lids on Kids program, the Ride Another Day program, the Triangle of Safety. It just goes on and on and on and on. And it's just, you know, if you're going to be participating in the sport on a regular basis, I encourage you to take the time to understand, to educate yourself on what the expectations are for the participant.
Right.
Even going down to riding lifts. The ANSI B77, I know I'm sounding really boring now, but the American National Standards Institute are the people who put forth all the best practices on how we're supposed to operate chairlifts. It's up to each individual state to adopt that standard. The state of Maine has adopted ANSI B77, and that's what we're regulated by. There is a whole chapter in that about passenger responsibilities and what is expected of the passenger.
Right.
Nobody knows it's even out there.
Yeah.
The big one, before you ride any lift, you are assumed to have the knowledge, ability, and dexterity to load the lift, ride the lift, unload the lift, and even be evacuated if necessary.
Right.
And if you don't have that information, it's kind of...
There have been cases I've seen of people that really shouldn't have ridden a lift, which it doesn't happen often, but I've seen it happen.
And I'm going to encourage you, if you're participating in the sport, you're new to the sport, you don't know, go take a lesson. That's part of ski school. That's part of the Perfect Turn program in the Learn to Ski, Learn to Ride. They teach you how to ride a chairlift.
And we're saying skiers, but we really mean snowboarders too.
Snow sports participants.
Exactly.
Yeah.
and then the PEEPS program is important for them. I know it doesn't apply to unless you're going out and doing some rails and things of that sort.
But you're absolutely right. The PEEPS program, actually, it's actually really great. Like Boyne started the Park Smart program, the PEEPS program, and it's now been accepted by the industry as an industry-wide best practice.
And you get a sticker.
And you get a sticker.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're going to talk to Seth Nickerson. Maybe you have some questions for him. Maybe he had some questions for us. Maybe he's just questionable. I don't know, but we're going to talk to him now. He is live. And Seth, say hello to Roddy.
Good morning, Roddy. How are you doing? I saw you out there on the hill enjoying some fresh pow this morning.
Yeah, I'm practically perfect, Seth. How are you?
Oh, I know you are, Roddy. Life is good today. We got a couple inches of fresh snow. They groomed up most everything. It's as good as it gets out here at Sugarloaf first thing in the morning on Sunday. Everybody's coming through right now. Not a stitch of wind. There's no flags flying this morning. It's about 13 degrees. It's a little chilly. My toes have. I had to crank my boot heaters up a little bit a while ago, but it's a nice morning out here for sure.
Trail of choice still?
I just went down Scoot. It's one of my favorites. It was nice.
Yeah, awesome. Want to add?
Yeah, no, just run to the I'm on these enforcers this morning from the ski shop. They're shredding a little bit of pow we got this morning. They're pretty perfect.
And you can get some too. Just go on over to the Sugar Shack and check them out. The latest and greatest. Thank you, Seth. We appreciate it.
Thank you,
Brought
guys.
to you by Downhill Supply Company. And get back out there and enjoy it. And Roddy, we want to thank you for joining us here and giving us some great information. I know we just scratched the surface, like you said, a lot of things. But people can get more information on the website. And
actually, not to interrupt you, but if you go to the sugarloaf.com website, and you click on the mountain, Discover, Resort Safety, there are links to all those educational resources that I mentioned right on our website as well.
We're way down at the bottom. Go watch.
Yep.
Here we go. It's like magic.
Yep, Resort Safety.
Boom.
And there's a great picture of a ski patroller right there.
Hard. It looks like he's getting ready to fall.
That's the perfect example of controlling the relationship between your center of mass over your base of support. There you go.
The Z stance? Is that the Z stance? Yeah. There you go. Thanks, Roddy. Always a pleasure. Thank you for the tips here this morning. Thank you for what you and the team do. We'll take a break and we'll come back in just a moment. What's your favorite thing to eat here at the bag?
Bag burger. Bag burger.
Love the baked potato, actually. Half in the bag punch. I love the Lifty lemonade.
Cheeseburger soup, very good.
Pepperoni pizza.
Burger.
Yeah, Valentine.
Pastrami sandwiches.
Chicken wings.
Bag burger.
Cheese pizza.
Bag burger.
Whatever's on the menu.
All of it.
The floor you choose can be more than just beautiful. It can also make a difference. By being environmentally sustainable and better for the planet, it can last longer and be cleaner and healthier for your home. We care about the same things you do, which is why at Allwood Floors we only use responsibly sourced, real hardwood and bamboo. And because we know the floor you choose can make a difference.
Allwood is available exclusively to this region here at Jordan Lumber. Please come down and see what we have. Ask for myself, Brian, or Alyssa.
Finder Sugarloaf Edition is a collaboration between Shipyard Brewing Company and Sugarloaf Ski Resort, featuring the trail map as a design for the can, but it's still the same Finder New England style IPA.
Having grown up skiing when the gondola was still there and still loving it every year, being able to have this unique partnership with Sugarloaf is truly a dream come true. I couldn't be prouder, couldn't be happier. Cheers.
It's a robust beer for a robust skier, great for après-ski.
Give a bit of Maine history this holiday season. Give them a gift from the 1901 Original Maine Flag Store. Start with the original 1901 Maine flags in 4 sizes. From there, click off your gift list with hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, balsam sachets, boat bags, and even more flags. You're proud of Maine. Show it with a 1901 Original Maine Flag gift from their Made in Maine stores in Kingfield and Rangeley. Or shop online at 1901mainflag.com.
And the happy people have arrived, and boy, we're going to have another busy day and a busy week. If you haven't made reservations for vacation week, well, you might be shut out, but you can check it out. Get on it right now. Super Bowl Sunday today, live quad cam shot brought to you by Mountainside Real Estate, and we are going to take a look at our weather and trail conditions right now. Throw it to the weather desk. Take it away outside, Andy. I fooled you, didn't I? I threw that curveball.
The WSKI Weather Report is brought to you by Mountainside Real Estate. Good morning, skiers and riders, Sugarloaf and Carrabassett Valley and beyond. Time to take a check of your latest local forecast, which you can find as well as much more at our website, WSKITV.com. Going to be a good day out there today. Snow tapering to flurries. We've already seen about 2 inches of accumulation. Should see a couple more throughout the morning before tapering off to flurries. Base temperatures in the lower 20s with a north wind, and at the summit, temperatures topping out in the lower teens. Partly sunny skies for Monday. The wind will pick up just a bit, as you can see there from the west-northwest. Base temperatures cool, only in the teens, and then single digits up towards the top. Tuesday, we'll see snow showers in the area. Could see another inch of accumulation or so. Mild temperatures up into the 20s. And then Wednesday, partly sunny skies. Temperatures take a little bit of a dive. 18 for a high, 7 for a low up towards the top of the mountain. And then it looks like another snowstorm for later in the week, which is some great news. We're in a great pattern here. Birchwood Interiors bringing you your trail report. 142 trails serviced by 12 lifts. 72 of those are groomed. Pack powder conditions. Bracket Basin is open. A couple inches of new snow overnight still falling. Snubber, that'll get you up to the Base Lodge at 8 o'clock. Sawdust and Skidway moving around the base area, and the Mooselator gets going as well at 9. King Pine and Whiffletree, those are the east side lifts. And 8 o'clock, West Mountain will get you up from the golf course. Bucksaw Express gets going at 8:30 to service all the new West Mountain expansion terrain, and Skyline and Super Quad service the middle of the mountain, and pretty much will allow you to get wherever you need to go. Double Runner down low at 8:30, and Timberline, the uppermost lift, at 9 a.m., winds and weather permitting. As far as grooming, all the trails around the base area and below the base area smoothed out as usual, including Candyside, Boardwalk, and Lower Winters Way. Central Mountain Trails, all of Gondola Line got groomed out. Upper Double Bitter, Tote Road, Narrow Gauge, Comp Hill, Hayburner, and Haywire, as well as Spillway and Sluice. And you'll find the east side trails, Wedge, Hallback, Widowmaker and Flume, Ramdown, Two Hall, Whiffletree, and Slasher, all nicely smoothed out, as well as White Nitro. And Scoot, Windrow, Horseshoe, Lower Glancer, and West Mountain Crosscut over on the west side, and then all the new West Mountain terrain, including Chipper, Hatchet, Twitcher, and Feller Buncher, all groomed out. And the terrain parks got dialed in as well. Check out the new Jill Polk Snake Run off the top of Whiffletree. At the Outdoor Center, they're out there grooming as we speak this morning, so be aware of that. But this new snow is great for them. It'll be a little bit for the ice rink this morning. That'll open up later in the morning just so they can have time to clear that off. The Carrabassett Valley Fat Bike Trails are in great shape as well. With fresh snow, things get a little slick out there. Traction could become an issue, so watch your tire pressure and get out there and put some tracks on the trails to ride those in. WSKI TV's live mountain reports are every single weekend, 7:30 to 9 a.m., and on February vacation week, we'll have shows every single morning, so you can get the info to know before you go. Also, if you want to see exactly what's happening at the base of the mountain in real time, check out our live quad cam. It's also got some cool time-lapse video on there as well, and if you want to watch us when you're at home, or a different way to watch us, check us out streaming. You can find our Roku channel. We've got a Fire TV channel. We're also on the Spectrum app and live streaming at WSKITV.com. Trail Report brought to you by Birchwood Interiors. Check them out today in Village West.
Hi, I'm Michelle DeFrosia. I've been the business manager here at Birchwood Interiors for over a decade. I'm part of a team that I'm very proud of. Our company's goal to treat every customer who walks through the door as our best friend isn't just a slogan. Our clients really do become our friends. The trust that our clients put in us is refreshing in today's world. All of us at Birchwood Interiors seek every day to work with integrity and professionalism that will continue to earn that trust. We're in Village West, so come on in, pull up a sofa, and see what we can do for you.
And great snow coming down. We got a couple of inches of fresh snow. Reminding you, narrow gauge closed for some racing today. Well, from Pickpole down. And then we got, let me see. Oh, I wanted to announce the winner of the chowder is the Looney Moose. And they're open today. You can go get some of that famous award-winning chowder. The Polar Blast continues today. They're finishing up today. Had some great snowmobile races as well. They're enjoying the snow. And we got 2 inches, and just a little bit of snow each day just makes things great. We're going to have a fantastic vacation week and lots of people here. So we're real happy to have Roddy on, talk a little bit about safety and keeping people out there on the hill safe. And of course, we have got the Super Bowl going on today for you football fans. There's many different places you can check it out. Obvious places would be up at the Widowmaker with their big screen, down at the Rack, and the Rack Rescue Shack is open today too if you want to get breakfast there. Of course, Shipyard will have a football game. Pretty much everyone will, whoever you're rooting for, and they'll have some eats especially for you as well. We will be right back in just a moment. We hope to talk to the folks from the Sugar Bowl and find out what's going on down there today as well. And we'll be right back with more in a moment.
It's the second most skiable terrain out of any ski resort east of the Mississippi. With over 12,000 acres and over 2,800 feet of continuous vertical drop, Sugarloaf is no mere ski hill. Becoming famous for its narrow gauge race course, Sugarloaf is also the home mountain to the prestigious Carrabassett Valley Ski Academy and the training ground to countless ski icons, from the world's best big mountain riders to countless World Cup competitors to more than a few Olympic medalists like Seth.
Well, go figure, man. You said there's a chance we could get a storm. It dumped snow all night. What's the plan for today?
Kat's gonna take us up to the summit for the start of the day, and let's go find some fresh.
That's like a dream day. To be kidding me!
That's awesome.
This is, look at this! Look at that!
Wow.
This is insane. This is like the best snow I've ever had. I've never really ridden when there's no tracks because that just doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to get out and actually have real fresh snow.
After our first insane run, we're gonna head further into the Cat Zone to a place called Burnt Mountain, an area that has been a passion project for Seth since he was young.
Whoa! First air! Look at this terrain. No groomers over here, huh?
No, this is Burnt Mountain, our new cat skiing operation.
So watch out for trees.
Watch out for trees, aim for the white spots, and enjoy the POW.
That's how you do Sugarloaf, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. VIP POW Day, that was amazing. It's fun having you here.
Stay, ski in, ski out at Sugarloaf Inn for unmatched on-mountain convenience. Boot up in the comfort of your room, head down to your private ski locker, and you'll be on the chairlift in no time. After you spend your day making turns at the Loaf, head back to the inn for après. With the Shipyard Brewhouse on site to serve you breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you'll be fueled up throughout your stay. See you soon for your slopeside stay.
Water damage, mold, fire, and smoke. When disaster happens, call the Masters of Disasters. Advance One Cleaning Services in Waterville is standing by to clean and restore. We've got the technology and experience to bring back the beauty and character of your home or business. We'll even deal with the insurance companies directly.
When disaster strikes, remember, Advance One Cleaning Services, the Masters of Disasters.
We're back as we were showing some of the great recreation down at the Outdoors Center. It is open. They were doing some grooming, and it looks like we're going to get another first tax report. And as Andy said, you could actually see where that groomer was with the special program, where they were in the trail.
The Nordic Pulse app.
Nordic Pulse app. That's kind of cool. So they were doing some grooming. We weren't able to get them on the phone, but they are open today. And of course, Bull Moose Cafe and Bakery is open. And
There's the groomer right there.
there it is. Look at that. You can see right where they're grooming. Wait, they must be making a pit stop right now.
Sterling. He's
Yeah.
the groomer.
Sterling, and he is taking care of the trails right now. Maybe he's removing a branch or something, or
Doing about 10 kilometers.
Yeah, or maybe there's a big foot. He had to stop for them. Who knows?
But this is if you're a Nordic skier.
Yeah, if you really want to check that out, you can see where they're groomed, and you can subscribe to it as well at the Sugarloaf Outdoor Center. That's what we're taking a look at right now. We got another first track support from Seth Nickerson. We're going to zero in on him. He's got lots of happy people behind him. He's on Nordica Enforcers. You could be too. And we'll get a report from Seth now. Seth, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. It's a great morning out here at Sugarloaf. We got a few inches of fresh snow. They groomed everything out last night. It's going to be a nice soft day at the mountain here.
Any surprises out there?
No surprises. Flat, soft groomers with some fresh snow on top. Life is pretty amazing this morning up here.
Wow, just like that. Lots of people here getting out on the hill. Your recommendation is to get out early.
Yeah, it's going to get bumped up a little bit later, but even then it's still going to be soft bumps later. It's going to be a nice day all day.
And a lot of people are going to be going to that football game that we don't know anything about.
Yeah, we got the big ball sports game this afternoon, so everybody get ready for that.
Yeah. Do you even know who's playing?
I have zero idea. Taylor Swift's boyfriend, I guess. I mean, other than that, I have no idea.
I'm in the same league as you. That's the only thing I know. That only because my wife told me. That was funny. Yeah. Well, it's not for everyone, but the halftime and the commercials are fantastic, and the wings are good.
I'm excited for Kendrick Lamar at halftime. It should be entertaining.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking out for. Well, all right. So skiing is great here today. You're enjoying the Enforcers.
Good as it gets. Get out here for sure this morning.
All right. Well, thank you, Seth. We appreciate your reports, and I hope your favorite team wins. And bet on something.
Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy the snow.
Okay, thank you, Seth. Seth Nickerson giving us the first tracks report. We appreciate that on this Super Bowl weekend. It is going to be great vacation week here. So again, make reservations if you haven't. We're going to take a look at this piece right now, our website, and we're going to take a little peruse through there and show you all the different resources that are available to you. When you go to the website, you can check out our quad cam. That's the live feed right there. It costs nothing. I know. How do we do it? We don't know. There it is, the live stream. Anytime you can check that out. A lot of news stations, a lot of people use that. And it's a great perspective from our secret pole behind the fan guns. You can really see what's going on. And you can also do the still camera, which shows what happened throughout the night. It's a time lapse, so you can see what they groomed, what they did, if any UFOs landed or laser beams, anything, you can all find it right there. And that is a great resource. It's free, and a lot of people check it out. Hope you will as well. Bookmark our website. We're streaming on there right now, live, which we do each and every live show. And keep in mind, during vacation week, we'll be streaming live each and every day. We'll have a live show and an on-snow reporter giving us all of the information, the depth of information that you need know before you go. That's us. Also, keep us in mind on all of those different ways to watch. Tell your friends, hey, you need to check this out. On Roku, you can download WSKI TV. You can also do it on Fire Stick, and you can also do it on the Spectrum app, so keep that in mind. And also on our website, and archive shows are all on the YouTube station. Go right to our YouTube channel. You can find all of the shows. Maybe you had a friend on or missed something. It goes back centuries. Check it out, since YouTube was invented. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to look at some other stuff. We'll be right back in just a moment here on the Mountain Report. This is the Stratton Brook Trailhead. We're about to head on down. We're going to head on down to the narrow gauge pathway, and we're going to where? The Yonder Knoll. That's right. It's a good little hike. Come along with us. We're snowshoeing. So we've gone, I don't know, not quite a mile, and we're here, yonder knoll. Check it out. Off the narrow gauge pathway, yonder knoll, we make our way up, 500-600 feet. We've got some single track. This here is Snowy Loop, and it's a great fat bike. Looks in great condition. We don't want to mess it up. We're going to cross it, try not to wreck it. Ride your fat bike up this. Look at that view. Peppers in there. Cool. Living a dream. Hey, if you're looking for a great spot, you want to go do some exploring, maybe a hike in the summer, or maybe snowshoeing or cross-country skiing in the winter, here's a great place for you to check out. You head out of the access road, if that's where you happen to be, and you just head right to Stratton, through Stratton, right to Eustis. Just shy of the Pines Market, you'll see the trees, you can't miss it. The Eustis Ridge Road. There's a little place to park, a little pullover right there at a gate, and bam, here you are, a great trail. It's a loop. And a fun little loop. Here's the drag that they use. But today, somebody packed the trail down pretty well for us with some snowshoes. We came out, did a little cross-country skiing, and you can too. And guess what? It's free. Check it out. Cathedral Pines right here in Eustis. Four, 3, 2, what? Hey, today we're in Kingfield. As you come into Kingfield, you see Gilmore Hill right here as you come in. Oh, it's a beautiful sight. And so today, we're going sledding, of course, because this is an awesome place to go sledding. Now, you want to make sure you pull over the side of the road, way over. And they got a picnic table and a wastebasket. Guess what that's for? The waste, right. And so I got a couple of different sleds. I'm pretty excited. Conditions.
Stay ski in, ski out at Sugarloaf Inn for unmatched on-mountain convenience. Boot up in the comfort of your room, head down to your private ski locker, and you'll be on the chairlift in no time. After you spend your day making turns at the Loaf, head back to the inn for après. With the Shipyard Brewhouse on site to serve you breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you'll be fueled up throughout your stay. See you soon for your slopeside stay.
When you think of Maine, you think of a uniquely beautiful place full of natural, homegrown flavors like Ricker Hill's Maniac Hard Cider. Made from apples they grow and press themselves on the Turner farm the Ricker family has been running since 1803. Stop by our tasting rooms year-round to try all our seasonal products. such as our award-winning blueberry cider. Just off Route 4, on the way to and from Sugarloaf, Rickers is too delicious to miss.
Man, I love this place.
Man, I love this place.
I love this place.
Since 1995, Carabasset Coffee has been roasting small batches of only the highest quality coffee beans from around the world, right here in Kingfield, tasting and testing to create their fresh specialty blends. The Country Mutt offers pet supplies and animal feed, grooming, doggy daycare, and overnight boarding at their Main Street location. Stop in regularly to find lots of yummy treats and fun toys to keep your pups occupied. At CSM Real Estate, we have listings of homes, camps, and other properties which bring you closer to nature in the wintertime and the summer too. So when you've decided you'd like to stay for a while, we'll help you find your dream come true. All kinds of special treasures can be found at the Kingfield Main Shop. Local Artisans products, including our original 1901 Maine flag, plus Sugarloaf t-shirts, sweatshirts, and more. Jordan Lumber Company is a full-service lumber and hardware retail operation and excavation contractor with a complete team of sales and service people providing the highest level personal service.
Who likes to drink good coffee? At Carabasset Coffee Company, we roast premium quality coffee beans from all over the world. Roasted to perfection in small batches, our coffee is always fresh. We offer a large selection, including our specialty blends, organics, single origins, decaf, and flavor. Whether you like light, medium, or dark roasts, we have coffee to suit every taste. We offer flat rate shipping for online orders, and we ship fast. Carabasset Coffee Company. Drink good coffee.
He's the most interesting man in the world. A captain of industry, a bon vivant, a raconteur, a cool cat, the toast of the town. In complete command, he once sailed the Northwest Passage backwards.